Think we're live. Too. Let's get on. Do not to stop. All right, I think we're live. Let me check. I never know. Let's get on the live stream. Oh, I actually nailed it. 9 a.m. Hold on, let me see if I'm live here. We're doing it live. All right, we're live. We are live. Let's bring this down. Bam. Oh. All right, so we're live streaming today. We're going to live stream the markets. It's the Monday morning stream. Don't have a name for it yet other than the Monday morning stream. So if you have an idea, let me know. Let me know. Tuesday is going to be Penny Pinching Tuesday. That's a good name because I'm going to do penny stocks. It's going to get real nutty. Real nutty. What's making that noise? All right. So hopefully I don't spill the coffee on the table because that would be bananas. Thanks, Mr. Benjamin. Appreciate it. It's all about the Benjamins. All right. Nio through the roof. Anyone that held it over the weekend is up a lot of dollars. 6 of them, to be exact. Yeah, my mentality going into Nio over the weekend was don't gamble. Because, I mean, it made more sense to hold it. Money Mondays. Not bad. Not bad. I like it. So, yeah, my mentality was to hold it, or not hold it, to sell Friday. I got out, which now I regret, but that's okay. This is trading. Every day there's money to be made. So it's always better to play it safer and not gamble. That was a gamble because, hey, they could have rolled out that sedan and it could have kept rolling and fell right off the stage. The stock would tumble. You know, something could have went wrong. Who knows what it could have been. Anything. But through the roof. Absolutely through the roof, this Nio. So we're going to see if we could jump back in it today. Here's the 3 stocks I'm watching. Nio, Pershing, and Clean. Clean is down. Ooh. This might be a good buy. This is pulled back. It's down to 31.70 after hours. See, this needed a good pullback. I just did a video on this guy. Morning market sneak peek. Not bad. Another one. All right. Let's get this up here. So if things get crazy, I just don't want to yell into this mic too loud. So I have to be ready to just whip it away. Whip it away. Any other names for the Monday stream? I like Money Mondays. That's good. Tuesday, Penny Pinching Tuesday. So that's going to be fun. Because penny stocks, you know. Aerodyne. Pump and dumps. A lot of crazy action. But Monday's going to be for the real stocks. You know, what are we going long in? What are we going short term? What's looking good? So right now, clean energy ETF is looking really nice. I did a video on this saying that I expect it to come down. I really want it, but it's been on a crazy tear. I mean, look at this. Look at this blast off. 20% in just a few days. Crazy move. So now it's coming down to realistic levels. Let's see where we could try and find this thing at. Maybe. Let's see where a good entry would be on Clean. Maybe. I don't think it's going to come this deep. That's the problem. This might continue to sell off for actually a couple days. We might not be able to buy this today. She might come down. Whoop! Perk up. I'm just hoping for something like this. Which is a typical fade out. Typical quick fade haircut. Come down. Maybe buy it in the... Maybe take a position at 30. 30 is a solid number. Half position, maybe quarter. And then if it comes down to 28s, explode a little more. I know Nio's to the roof. PTE. All right, Evan, jeez. I'll pull it up. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. What is What is this? This is for Penny Stock Tuesday. I mean, Penny Pinching Tuesday. Let's see. Market cap 50 mil. Volume through the roof. Average volume 12 million. Volume right now 86 million. Wow. Evan must be making a killing. How much you up, Evan? 10,000%? What is this company? Polar Tight? Polar Tight? The hell's that? So this guy has been on a steady downtrend. This thing is deep in the dumps. So this would be a day trade, Evan, if you're looking to get into it. That's a tough one, Kay. That's a real tough one. It depends. What's your strategy here? My goal is always locking gains. If you held over the weekend 11%, you can't get much more greedy than that. Me personally, I would be selling it right now pre-market. That's what I would be doing. Yeah, I'd be getting that right now. I mean, it broke out of all-time highs, but RSI is exploding. It's sizzling hot. So it's going to have to come down. I know it's Nio. Everyone loves Nio to the moon, but it's going to have to retreat a little bit. It's going to pull some retreat action. All right, 24 minutes. So me personally, I would get out of Nio. You can always buy it back in, unless you're long-term. If you're like looking for the end of the year, just add if it comes down. But if you're worried about the money you have invested, lock it in. You're up 11%. They're good gains. Plus, if you held it Friday, you're up almost 20%. So that's a nice move. You follow on Bitcoin? Yeah. Listen, I have buddies. Mike, if any of you remember Mike, he'd call me every day, Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. I'm like, Mike, it's too high. It's way too high. You don't want to buy it now. Okay, don't buy Bitcoin now. Let's try a different view. It's through the roof. Ooh, look at this. I got the camera switchies. Look at the camera switchies. Yeah, I was telling him Bitcoin, wait, I think it hit 40, 41. It's through the roof. You don't buy it there. Listen, this is what I told him. I was like, Mike, when you hear about this and when Sally next door and her granddaughter's buying it, it's too late. Okay, you bought it when the whole world is buying Bitcoin again. Remember when it was at 20,000 the first time and everyone on the block had it? Little kids running down the street trading Bitcoins for water pistols. It was too well known. So it's happening again. So once it's too well known, it's going to nosedive. Just like stocks. When a stock hits your radar, it's up 300%. You're like, oh man, I want a few percent of that. That's when it tumbles. Right when you click buy, nosedives. It's not what you want to do. So if you like Bitcoin, if you want to get in, wait. Be a Warren Buffett. Have a little patience. I mean, just wait a little bit. Yeah, Bitcoin, way overvalued. But Bitcoin's nosediving, so that's good for the dollar. So now the dollars in your pocket are staying strong again. So there's that. Thoughts on SRPT. What's SRPT? Let's take a look. SRPT. Sarepta Therapeutics. Ooh. What do they do? Let me guess. Cancer? Every biotech, they just have to mention the word cancer. The stock goes through the roof. Through the roof. Let's see. What do these butt nuts do? Therapeutics for treatment for rare diseases. Okay, they're in Cambridge. All these biotechs are in Cambridge. Rare therapeutics. Don't know what they do, but let's just look at the technicals. Unless you want to let me know. Let's see. Wow, this thing is in Chopville. I don't know if you're a scientist and you understand the data of this thing. Way over. Whoa! Okay, I'm just realizing what happened here. Straight nosedive. What'd they do? They fail a study? It was in the 170s. Now it's at 87. Jeez. Hey, if these guys got good a good drug. I don't know what the drug is. It could heal anything. If they got a good, promising drug, I don't know why it dropped. So this will be a buy, technically wise, because it's at a massive bottom. I mean, right here, it hasn't been lower than this area since mid-2018 or early 2018. It's the last time it was this cheap. So if it's a good drug, I mean, it might be a good buy. Or if they maybe fail to study, what was the data? Dig into it. Do a little deep dive. Nice. Good job, Silvio. Good job. You went balls deep and you held. Nice move. Okay, look at Pershing. Look at the chart on Pershing. This thing is through the roof. Steady upcline. Bill Ackman. It's going to boom. Nio. Nio's dipping a little. It's up 10% after hours now. Dipped 1%. What else should we pull up? Nvidia. Hey, Nvidia is being used in that new Nio. So, I would, ain't nothing wrong with Nvidia. Nvidia is a beast. Problem is it overbought. And it looks like these, the green waves are about to go red, which means run. Damn, 538. This thing just keeps going. 328 billion. It's half the market cap of Tesla. But this one will make more sense. Look at that tear. It's finally going sideways. So I don't expect Nvidia to like break down. So this could consolidate for some time. How long has it been in this range? September. Wow. So for like 4 months, this thing's been consolidating in this range right here. Let me draw some lines. Let's get some lines going. And it's triangling. Or it's flagging. So I think this is more likely to head up than down. It's Nvidia at the end of the day. I mean, that's my guess. But I think it's going to consolidate for some time. If this thing breaks down, I would load the boat. I would load the boat. Pershing. Yeah! Of course, it's a good time to get in. Definitely not go full position because, as you could see, it had that massive green candle. So, it should sell off some more. The video I just did, I think I said I would get it in the 28s would be a good bottom. Maybe even 27.50 would be a good bottom. So, expect this thing to continue to come down because the move wasn't really justified. So, but that news is coming. I think a big buy came in. So, this could keep going. Oh, that's cool. How'd you do that little retire young thing? That's dope. That looks cool. What's this button do? Huh. Yeah, so Pershing looking good. I mean, you could buy here. I would buy here. I will buy anywhere. Anywhere under 30 is fantastic. Anywhere under 35 is fantastic. Nothing was announced. He's picking a unicorn. But, I mean, this is a slow man's waiting game. This is an investment game in Pershing. You're going to let your money sit. You're going to slowly, acquire shares over time. And then eventually one day you're going to wake up and you're going to be very rich. Because Bill Ackman's going to say, hey, we're buying this company XYZ. And you're going to go, really? And then it's just going to double or triple. It's going to go through the roof. I don't see why it would nosedive. Why would you announce a company that's going to nosedive? You're not going to announce some shoe company or some raincoat company. That would be boring. No. He's going to announce some type of financial company. Something that's strong and going to last a while. What's trending? Let's check and see what's trending right now. What's everyone trading today? I want Bitcoin to come down so I could join the hype. Just to say I'm a Bitcoin owner. Well, you'd have to own one coin, though. It's a little pricey. Buy a car or buy a coin. You could say you're a partial Bitcoin owner. Doesn't sound as cool. That'd be a fun shirt. I'm a partial Bitcoin owner. A few years ago, you could say I'm a Bitcoin owner. You're rocking like 20 coins for like 1,000. Tesla. What's up, Doc Neil? Let's take a look at Tesla. What's Muskie Musk doing today? Oh my goodness, through the roof. Little pullback, pre-market. I mean, this thing has starting to go on some crazy inclines. I mean, look back here in November. It did the same type of move. Look at the history. If you want to know where it's going, look at the history. So it does these crazy tears, goes sideways, which is okay. Oh, that blends in. So I expect this one to go sideways. Listen, Tesla won't dive. I don't see Tesla diving ever again. I mean, they're racing Nio. They got to stay stronger than Nio. Oops. And then I expect it to... This thing's hitting 1,000 for sure. For sure. Why wouldn't it? Oops. Ice. Always getting ice. They need to invent some type of weighted ice that just like chills at the bottom. Keeps it cold, but just stays low. Yeah. Tesla through the roof. Let's pull out a little deeper on this one. I mean, RSI is hot potatoed, so it's not going to keep going up. It should probably cool down, maybe fall to the low 8s. Chill around there. Bring the RSI down. Listen, stocks can't go up physically. They just can't keep going up. Because when RSI, over here, look at this. When RSI, hot potatoes, what is that I just drew? Is that a French bread? When RSI, hot potatoes, the stock has to come down. It has to cool down, which is healthy. Because look, now we're in the oversold zone. Now we can head up higher, which is what Tesla does. Whoop! Hot potato zone. It needs to cool down. It was too strong. So it cooled down. It's like, I'll cool down, but I'll cool down slightly going up. I'll slightly crawl up the hill. I'm not going to run. I know I can't run. It's too hot. I can't take it that fast. I want to, but I got to crawl. So he crawled. That even brought down the coolness. And then boom, he got bored. No, we're Tesla. We got to keep going. RSI heated up again during this run. So it's got to cool down. It can't keep going. Physically, it can't keep going. So it's either going to do the sideways to really cool down, which would be very nice. We would all prefer the strong cool down, ice cold, which is what happened over here. So if this RSI could come back down to this zone, then we could push to 1,000. But if Tesla doesn't want to do that, if Tesla just wants to do the slight crawl cool down, then RSI will stay around here somewhere. And then we could push up. We'll only probably push up to maybe 920. And then we'll have to do another cool down. So you'll need cool downs more often. I prefer the stock to come down. Come down a little bit. 790. It's nothing. 8. And then push higher for the 1,000. So what would you prefer? You want a slight inch up to the 9s? Or do you want to push up to 1,000? If you want 1,000, you got to come down deeper. Look at that chart. That's crazy looking. Delete. So that's my thoughts on Tesla. Got to sell my car to buy a Bitcoin. Yep. Well, maybe in a few days, you might have to sell like a Saturn. Right now, you got to sell like a BMW. So, can I pull up Bitcoin on this thing? Let's watch Bitcoin nosedive. Bitcoin. I mean, look at this, guys. If anyone bought Bitcoin up here, what are you doing? Have you not learned anything? Look at this mountaintop. This is the Eiffel Tower. Hold on. I got a perfect chart for you. I haven't hung these up yet, but soon. Okay. You got nowadays in mostly 2020, but we're in 2021. You saw a lot of these. You saw pretty much just these two indicators. Just these two. Nothing else. All right. So this is the one we like. We like the Tony Hawk half pipe formation, right? That's the indicator we want to see. Now, when you look at Bitcoin, do you see the Tony Hawk half-pipe formation? No, you don't. So it's not a buy. What you do see is the Eiffel Tower. And the Eiffel Tower needs to come down. So it's Eiffel Tower. And here's the peak. There's little people up here. Little people in the roof looking around, enjoying the view because they just bought Bitcoin. Very happy. But now they're going to have to skydive all the way down. Okay? Because this tower is shrinking. This tower's shrinking. I don't think it's going to go that low. It's not going to go that low, I don't think. But it's nosediving. Realistically, Bitcoin, it needs to really find a bottom, and it hasn't yet. So, typically if this was a penny stock, this would be a penny stock move. It would just trickle all the way down. It's not a penny stock. It's Bitcoin. Bitcoin's massive now. Everyone knows Bitcoin. Bitcoin's number one. But because it went up too aggressively, too fast here, it's going to come down aggressively too fast, which is what it's doing. So, possible bottoms, probably 30. Right here, it had some challenge, a lot of action in this zone. So I'd say anywhere from 30 to 33, somewhere around here would be a bottom. So it's going to have to bounce. It's going to have to hit and then decide where does it want to go. Where does she want to go? Down or up? I think up. I think Bitcoin will go up, but it does need to come down 50% cool down and then head back up. But she's Eiffel Towering for now. That's it. That's the perfect strategy, Mats. Elon soap? I'll buy that up. 100% buy that up. I want those fancy shorts. The short shorts. All right, let's see what Nio's doing. 8 minutes. It's holding. It's holding its gains. Look, you know what Nio did? Tony Hawk half-pipe formation. Look at that. Whoop. That's a beautiful formation. So that's why she took on a tear and went, yoop. Because when you do the Tony Hawk half-pipe formation, you go through the roof. That's what it did. Now, what's it going to do? It did the formation. How high can the jump go? Or is it going to come down now? But the formation has worked beautifully on Nio. Now we just have to see, will it keep going? Will it fall? Whatever. Yeah. Pershing chilling. Pershing chilling. Clean. Okay, so I'm going to try and take a position in clean today. This is my goal, but like I said, I think it's going to chop around for a few days and slightly come down. I'll probably buy it 30, 29, maybe 28. See what happens. Thanks, Ray. What's your target price to sell on Nio? I'd sell right now. That's me. I like to lock in money. I like money. So, I don't want to see it. I don't need it right now. Thank you. Okay, 7 minutes. All right. So with clean, here's my formation. The Buffy Buff. Okay, I'm gonna be a Buffy Buff, and I'm gonna snooze. Buffy Buff likes to take naps because he's a patient guy. So for clean, I'm gonna be a Buffy Buff. I'm gonna be patient. Okay. I'm gonna enjoy the day. Slowly move around and just wait. Sit back, read a book, and just wait for clean to come down. Because I'm patient. Old people are patient. Buffy Buff's patient. I'm gonna be patient. Okay? This is how you get good deals. Patient, wait in line. You get good deals. All right, let's add Tesla to this list. Let's build a little watch list here. Oh, IVR, I'm watching as well. Still in IVR. IVR is being a dead dog because every time they hit 350, plummets. Every time. Yes, I do. I have a Buffy Buff photo. Okay, it's important to have Buffy Buff close to you. It's necessary. I guess you haven't seen my other one. This one's good. Oh, let's check out Fisker Whisker. I'm still in Fisker Whisker. I think they're pulling back a bit. All right, so Fisker Whisker, it looks like they have just died out. What's volume doing? 7 mil volume. Okay, yeah. So volume. I don't have volume on this chart, but I think volume is dying out on this. But speaking of photogs and Fisker Whisker, we got good old Gita Gouda. Gouda. So if you don't know who that is, that's Gita Gouda. That's Fisker Whisker's wife. These two are going to bring Fisker Whisker to the moon. But it's going to take time. If anybody's in Fisker Whisker, it's going to take time. They don't have a car. Nio's running because they have a car. People are actually driving it. Fisker Whisker, nothing. But he's going to be good. It's just going to take time. For probably the next 6 months, it's just loading Fisker Whisker. Maybe it comes deeper, and then you get cheaper shares. If this breaks, probably 15, 14, 12 is possible. 12 is where you go all in. That's the load zone. That's the all-in zone, 12. Right now, we're in the load zone. If they could hold this range, if they could hold this area, that's the load zone. But if it dips below, sells off to 12, that's the all-in zone. And then, probably by then, when is this? That's probably like February, maybe a little further, maybe March, February, March. Then maybe we start to get some news. I think they're announcing something at CES. I think they have a presentation. I couldn't find exactly when it is because I wanted to stream it, but see what happens with Fisker Whisker. Not much. Fisker Whisker is more of just like buy some, sit it away. You're not gonna make money on it yet. Just put it away, unless some news happens and it sounds very good, like when Quantum came out. Sound very good, but now they're all beat up. Nio, okay, back above 11%. 3 minutes till market opens. Nio holding the gains. Good job. Oh, so yeah, I'm looking to buy it clean, and I'm also looking to get back into Nio for a day trade, but I'm going to be a Buffy buff on this one too. I'm going to wait because this one, major gapville. Major gapville. We're going to wait and see if this guy can pull down. Oh, let me pull this back up. I forgot I was going to look at top movers. Oops. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So what's up with what was I doing? Nio. Yeah. So I'm looking at day trade, swing trade Nio, but I think because it's at these levels, it hit my price target much sooner. 60 was my price target. It blasted through it. So I'm not going to get in right now. I'm going to wait. If I was in it now over the weekend, I would have sold and waited till probably midday. This thing will start to sell off. I mean, listen, everyone's up 11% right now. That held it. A lot of people held it because they knew Battery Day was going to be good, or Nio Day. Now they want to sell. I don't think Robin Hooders can sell till 9:30, maybe 9. So, but people love this stock at the same time. So there might not be a sell-off. They love this stock. So we're just going to watch. We're going to watch and see if there's a nice setup to jump in. I'm only streaming till 10, so it's just an hour stream. And then tomorrow I'll stream the penny pinching episode. But because I want to actually do some trading. It's hard to do trading while I'm watching the markets. While I'm streaming. BTWN. I like BTWN. I like the backers. But I think they're having some issues with that Tokopedia. Well, let's see if they could hold that trend I drew on there. I mean, they're very light. Very light. I don't think news has been good with them because of this deal. A lot of rumors speculating. But still looking good in my book. It's still a load. It's still a load anywhere in here. What's that, 13, 14? Yeah, it's going to probably come a little deeper. It's a patient game. Listen, these companies or these SPACs that haven't acquired anyone yet, EV that doesn't have vehicles yet, there's no reason for them to go up. Whoa, look at the market's Redville. There's no reason for them to go up. You just have to load until there's news. Okay, let's go to Nio. Nio's the hot one. Oh, see, here comes Nio. She's selling off. What'd I say? What'd I say? So let's see if it closes the gap. If I'm going to buy into Nio, I'm going to wait for 60. 60 would be a good test area. Oh, everything nosedive in here. Clean, looking good. All right. Let's wait. Let's see what happens here. Nio going to keep diving. 7%. Got a lot of profit takers. I'm probably going to jump in. I mean, Nio's not going to dive for long. Listen, Nio Day was a success. So the people selling off right now just want their profits, which is totally okay. But big investors are going to eat up these shares the cheaper it goes, because they had a very promising weekend. So I don't expect this to fall for very long. So maybe if I could get 60, I'll be happy. Oh, Keenan, you busted up. You busted up, Keenan? Oh, there we go. Look at this. This thing. Hold on, let me zoom in. Let's zoom in. Nio. Yeah, I'm going to shoot for 60. But I might not get it, which is okay. There's plenty of stocks. But I'm going to be patient. So, very promising day for Nio. Let's see if they could pull back and close this gap. So, we got some gap action. Let's see how low we could go. Right now, it's looking like a rocket, though. Look at that candlestick. That's a rocket formation. It's got the bottom wick. Looks like a rocket. Oh, look at the rocket. Rocket. These are the thrusters. Little thrusters. Here's a little window. Let's see what could happen. Looks just like that candle. 63. Oh, she's perking. 64. The rocket's about to go. Jeez. This thing won't come down. It's going to be a quick profit taking, and then, like I said, investors are going to come in, clean it up. Man, I'd be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw 70 this week, actually. That would be insane. BF. One sec. Nio's hot. What's Pershing doing? Okay, Pershing. Okay. Oh, Pershing 28. Okay. That would probably be a good area to add. I should add in there. I should add in the Pershing right now and do clean. But Nio, look, okay, Nio's doing the rocket. Look at the rocket dance. That bottom wick, that was the rocket dance. Here it goes. 28.49. Okay, look at the rocket. She's moving. 65. Jeez. Didn't want to close the gap. Nio through the roof. Okay, Nio's going. It's going parabolic. It's lifting off. Okay, Nio was pretty much like 65. 65's nothing. We're going 70. What's the volume doing? 20 mil in volume already. RSI. Hot potato on. Fisker Whisker under 15. Yep. Nio's hammering. Oh. What's it doing? Small position in, what'd you say? BTWN? Nice. It ain't going to do much right now. You got to wait. Okay, Nio going through the roof. Nio did not want to close the gap. It did a slight pullback, 63, 50, or 63. And now it just, listen, that news was good. It's going through the roof. All right, I'm going to hop back into PSTH. Give me 1 sec. Hop into Pershing. Nio missed that run. Oh, damn. Look at Pershing going. It's moving already. Damn it. All right, let me get my Pershing. Get some Pershing action. Are the markets red? Anyone looking? Sold Nio 58. Did you make money? Oh, you probably sold Friday. Hey, you locking gains? Locking gains. Ooh, look at Nio. 66. 12% today. Jeez. Okay, where's Pershing? Where's Pershing Persh? Okay. Nio gonna go to 70? That's a candle. That's a candle and a half. Zcash? What is Zcash? Alright, so Nio, if you're just tuning in, Nio's going parabolic. Nio was like, hey, we had a good day. We had dancers, we had cars, we had batteries, tech, we had it all. Laser lights. So, through the roof. We're going to go through the roof. Hold on. I keep getting distracted. I'm trying to get my Persh. Click it. Oh, I'm already on it. Okay. Working. All right, Nio. Nio, what are you going to do? Is Nio going to pull down? All right, just give me a second. Hold on, I gotta send stuff out. It's like it's still working. Let's see what it feels at. What are you doing, Pershing? Phil. Oh, Pershing got the long tail rocket. That's the SpaceX. All right. 28.43. All right. I'll take it. Maybe I'll add a little more if she comes down. Oops. Alright, I'm back. Alright, I'm in Pershing. Got a little buy ski. Maybe she'll come down some more. That was a quick drop. But look, Pershing did the Eiffel Tower. Came down. Maybe we could do a little more Eiffel Tower down. Mid 27s. I did a half position, so I'll be happy to add some more. And then, whoop, back up. Alright, we're good there. Clean. Clean, another gappy. Another gappy down. I want to get in clean. Nio. Oh, Nio pulling down. Okay. It did the rocket. Rocket's done. Now we're going to see what Nio can do. It did its rocket. Listen, when you have a small position in these stocks, say you have $500 or $1,000 and you're up $80 and you're like, oh, it's not enough. I need to make more. The stock moved 10%. So listen, there's big whales, big suits and wigs trading this thing. They need this thing to go up 2%, and then they're selling, pushing the stock down. So positioning and the amount of money you have is very important. So imagine if you had $1 million in this thing, it goes up 20 cents. You're good. You sell. So when this stock's up 10%, it's a nice move. It's a very nice move. These institutions are making a lot of money. Tesla. Okay. Tesla coming down. All right, see what I said? Tesla was hot potatoing. RSI, they're coming down. They got to cool off the hot potato. Nio did its morning rocket. Now maybe it will close the gap. If this thing gets close to 60, I'll go half. If it pulls a little bit below 60, I'll finish my position. Pershing, I'm half in. I like it to come down maybe to 27.50. 100% position, and then we'll get back and ride the wave. Fisker Whisker. Looks like 12 might happen. Fisker Whisker. Looking very ugly. Gouda needs to whisper in his ear and say, what are we doing here? Let's stay above 14 at least. Keep our investors happy. IVR, deep in the dumps, as usual. What else we got? BF. Let's take a look at BF. Hold on a second. Crazy things are happening. All right, we're going to look at BF. How's everyone's portfolio looking? Are the markets looking good, or is that impeachment messing things up? What is BF? What is BF? Oh, this guy? What is BF? Brent Financial. What is BF? Epstein? I don't know what BF is. All right. What do we got? Pershing, chilling around my entry. Clean. Okay, maybe I should take... Let me check my position on clean here. I wanted it in the 30s, low 30s, which would be nice. Got some PSTH. Nice. Bill Ackman, through the roof. Okay, so Matt, you got PSTH. Good thing to do. Half position, because this thing can still come down some more into the 27s. Then you add in some more. You have some cash free, so you can add into your position anytime it comes down on sale. You don't want to just go all in. You want to put a little in and sit back, wait. And if it shows strong strength up, add a little more. Or more. If it comes down, add a little sprinkles. Little seasoning. Season your chicken. Season the chicken. 28.48. I'm up 5 cents. Whoop-de-doo, Pershing. So Pershing doesn't really move a lot. That move on Friday was very aggressive, very strong. So I think that was big buys coming in because they know Ackman's whispering. He's telling them news is coming. News is coming. Okay, guys? So load up. Load up now. If you haven't loaded up, I've been telling you all this time. We've been steadily trending up for a while now. The news is coming. So Pershing, unlike Nio, it's doing the inverse. It's closing the gap, going up. Closing that gap. Oop. It's not that big of a gap. It's closing the gap going up, which is good. Pershing, 28.65. Nio. Okay, so it looks like Nio is losing steam at this point. I think Nio might actually end up closing this gap. Fisker Whisker deep in the dumps. Nice match. Good play. All right, so what is everyone doing with Nio that's still in it? You guys are probably like glued to the screen, sweating. Nio is fun because Nio, if you're not doing contracts, this is the way to look at it. Have a fun time trading Nio. Don't get stressed out because Nio, they're going to be probably double this share price in a year. So, worst case scenario, you're down for a little bit. I mean, if you have all your money in there, that stinks because you can't trade. But if you're red, in my opinion, you're just a bag holder. But you're a bag holder in a good company that has tremendous products and they're doing very well financially. And they're pushing the envelope technology-wise. So it's kind of like Tesla. When Tesla was like, before they split, it was like in the 3s, 4, 500s. Hold on. Let's switch to red here because markets are red. That's orange. That's pink. Close enough. Wait, we could get red. That's purple. Where's red? Close enough. All right. I don't know what I was saying. What do you think would be a good dip price would be for Tesla? Yeah, that's what I was saying. 800 is what I was saying earlier in the stream. Maybe 790. I was saying that it's hot potatoing. It needs to cool down. So that's exactly what Tesla's doing. So if you're in Tesla and you want to keep making money in Tesla, just keep adding. Any of these dips, just keep adding. They ain't overpriced. In my mind, they're looking good. But it looks like they're trying to close that gap. So keep an eye out for gappies. In the markets, stocks like to close the gappies. Although Tesla, not always are they closing the gappies. But right here we have a gappy. So this could be the bottom of this cool down. 816. So we'll see what happens there. Nio's going to close that gap. I feel it. I feel it coming. So it had an extra push. I don't think it might not come down that far. Maybe 60, 59. That would be my entry. So I still can possibly get in this thing for another swing, but I'm not going to jump the gun. Let's see what Clean's doing. So Clean is a ETF, holds a lot of good solar, wind, energy stocks, which looks very promising, but they were overbought up here. They hot potatoed for some time, and they'll finally hit the cool down zone. So let me zoom out because I'm going. You want to look at your time frames based on how long you're looking to trade this thing, so you have accurate readings. They hot potatoed for, I don't know, a month. They hot potatoed, finally cooling down. So let's see where this can possibly turn. Okay, so this likes to bounce when RSI hits 42. So when this RSI down here, listen guys, these indicators help. They're not definite. Obviously, it's hand sanitizer 99.99% of the time it works. So when this RSI hits here, whoop, that's my buy, which will probably be around low 31s, high 30s at this point. So we're just going to wait and see. Nvidia's booming. It's Nvidia. Nvidia's a beast. Nio, closing. Nio's closing. Okay, it's falling in the box. It's falling in the box. Fisker Whisker, IVR, not doing much. What else is hot? Anything else hot? Riot. Doing puts on Riot. Let's pull up some Riot. All right. Riot. Look at this. Green waved. Wow, look at that green wave. Riot's looking good. I don't know about puts. It's slightly hot potato, but it's lingering at the same time. I think that that put play might be done. It's already down 12%. I think it's time for it to head back up. That might have been a gift to buy. I mean, this isn't reacting the same as Bitcoin. Let's add Bitcoin to the watch list here just so we could giggle at it. Bitcoin down 15%. Ooh. Man, people that bought at the top are smashed. Right in here, people bought. People load the boat, but they didn't realize, you know what? Hot potato. So Bitcoin trying to make a bottom at 32. So it has a bottom test in. Question is it going to hold? I don't know. If Bitcoin goes up, the dollar goes down. So who do you want to go up against? These Bitcoiners or the government? I'd rather ride with the government. Just because I think they're more powerful. They got tanks. So if they want Bitcoin to go down, they just call up Peter Thiel. He hits the pound time button. And then this thing can nosedive. So. Tattooed Chef rocketing. What's the ticker for that one? What's the ticker? What else? Tesla, healthy pullback. Very healthy pullback. Tesla looking phenomenal. Nio, closing the gap. Let's zoom in on Nio. All right, it's falling in my box. Let's see if we could touch that 60. 60 would be a good entry test. Looks like RSI pullback is here. Let's make that thinner. So we got some time for RSI to continue to cool down. Whoop, 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 right there. And then we're going to head up to 70. I'm glad it actually didn't hit 70 because I'm not in this run. I sold Friday, locked in some gains. And every day, listen, whenever you miss out on gains, remember, every day is an opportunity to make money. There's millions, well, not millions. There's a lot of stocks in the stock market. So there's always opportunity to make more money. All right. Let's see. Oh, we got 69 watchers. Nice number. No one leave. No one join. Let's hold it. All right, Fisker Whisker. Tesla, 6%. Keep coming. Keep coming. So let's see if they make a little bottom here, bounce around. Hold this 816 for RSI cool down, but most likely probably 800, 790 would be the real bottom. So probably around here, 793. We'll call as a bottom. All right, but everything red right now. Everything red. TTCF. Let's pull up the Tattooed Chef. See what they're doing. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, they're flagging. Ooh, Tattoo Chef is looking good. Really good. Doubled up. If you bought out that tippy tip, 14, could have ran to 27. A little double. All right. This is actually looking good. See, they're doing a nice cool down. They made a bottom. They're holding. And she's flagging. Let's zoom in here on the tattoo. Does it have a bear or bull tattoo? Let's see. And it actually broke out north. Okay, it broke out north, so it's making a bullish move. So if Tattoo Chef can clear here, boop, which is exactly where it stopped, 24.69, we're gonna it's gonna go higher. 25 will be the next test. And then this thing can head up north to 27 would be the secondary. Probably here. Yeah, 26.68. So we got some tight resistances, but I wouldn't mind taking a jab at this one. I'm not going to buy it because I don't know too much about the company, but technically wise, the stock looks good. Looks good. No, Tattoo Chef looks good. I like it. It's flagging, and it broke out of the flag north, so they're making a bullish move, heading up. All right, so Pershing up a little bit. So they made a nice bottom. They're trying to close this gappy gap, which it looks like they just closed. So Pershing closed the gap, so we could ditch this box now. Gap is closed. Now the question is, are you going to come down to give me cheaper shares at 27.50? Well, maybe 27 would be healthier, but that's going to take some days. Probably over a few days, it's going to trickle down. Or I would prefer this because I'm in half, and I'll add more at 30. If Pershing can clear 30, the move Friday was justified. Something's going to happen. Something's around the corner. So that's how I'm reading this right now. I've been watching Pershing for a long time, so I have intuition. When you watch a stock for so long, you build an intuition. You understand. So if you want to get better at trading, it's best to pay attention to one or two stocks. Don't bounce around to different stocks every day. You're never going to get good. If you want to start to understand how a stock moves, besides looking at the financials and the revenue and whatnot, you can start to understand how it moves if you watch the stock every day. Don't trade it. Just watch. You'll start to understand it. Like, look at IVR. If you're new to IVR, you don't know what you're looking at. But if you're old to IVR, you know this thing can't hold 350 like a feather. It just drops it. This thing's got no muscle. So IVR is a dead dog. We know this. Fisker Whisker, we know that if it breaks 15, it's going down to 14. If it breaks 16, it's going north. And you know how it moves. You know who's investing in it. You know how the traders are reacting to it. So it's best to stick to one or two stocks, and then you'll know how it moves every day, and then eventually you'll be able to buy into it and be successful because you can anticipate the movement. All right, Bitcoin doing a bounce. So let's clear up these little hula hoops. Get the hula hoops out of here. Okay, so Bitcoin trying to make a bottom at 31,560, which is a nice number. Now, it's still downtrending, so even though it's making a bounce, people will look at this and get very excited and jump in. But it's downtrending still. So just because it bounced doesn't mean that it's time to buy in. So wait until this thing changes direction. Yes, if this is a bullish move and it is changing direction, you're not getting the discount that you wanted, but you're still not getting smashed. You're still not buying it up here. So when it breaks, when it does like some wave action and then finally breaks north, you buy it here. Yes, you missed out on buying it here, but at least you confirmed the bullish move. So if you want discounts, if you want to confirm bullish moves and not get trapped in a bearish move, just be a little patient and make sure that this is a bullish move, because this thing can curl and just head deeper. So we're going to see what that does. Nio. Okay, Nio not coming down. It knows I'm watching. It said, hey, we gave you opportunities. Listen, we're not going much deeper. We gave you 62. Did you want it? No? Okay. Well, we might stay north. This is in no man's land right now. Listen, I'm swing trading, so every penny counts in my perspective. If you're long, in my opinion, it's a buy no matter what, because Nio's going to keep going. You might just be red for a couple weeks, a couple days, but eventually Nio will be green in your portfolio. Just because I think long term they're just gonna keep pushing. Nio's gonna hit 100. I think Nio's gonna hit 100 this year. Okay, yeah, Bitcoin confirming that bottom for now. Pershing confirming Friday for now. It has to bust over 29. Maybe could do something like that. See what happens. Clean. So Clean looks like it may have cooled off on the 15-minute, but I think it should come a little lower. Listen, this is the year of clean energy. With the new administration's plan, follow the money. We know that money is going into clean energy. This is a good ETF. If you guys know a better ETF, let me know. There's so many out there, but this one's fairly cheap. I like the holdings. It looks good. So maybe here, because it's showing signs that this may be a bottom, I may take a quarter position here, because this is a very nice sell-off. So I may take a quarter position here and then add into it if it comes to 30 or slightly below 30. This is a strong fund. So I'm thinking about doing a 25% position right now. Don't go all in. Twitter, are they still nosediving? Let's see what Twit's doing. Tweet. Twitter. Oh, yeah. They're getting smashed. They are getting smashed. So, last time they were this blue was in November. So, this if they didn't have the bad publicity they have right now, this would be a buy. But because of what's going on, I'm not touching it, because who knows if this thing could go deeper. Who knows who has control over sending this thing straight down to Putville. Zum, check out Zum. Cheers, Daniel. Cheers. All right, so okay, Pershing's testing 29. Okay, so far Pershing is confirming the move still. Nio is holding 64. Nio's still looking strong. Bitcoin is holding that bounce for now, but still downtrending. Fisker Whisker lingering at 14.9. Close to going to Putville. Tesla has confirmed our bottom at 816. Good confirmation. So Tesla, I'm not buying Tesla right now. It's a strong buy in my mind right now. Tesla, I would go halfsies. And if it comes down maybe to the low 8s, 100% it. But this could be the end of the dip. All right, what else we got? Pershing lingering. Any other stocks? Let's take a quick look at Ride, and then we'll take a look at Fubo. Is that Fubo TV? All right, Ride actually looks much better than Fisker Whisker. Much better technically and business model wise, because they have a lot more pre-orders and they're doing commercial fleets, and they got a nice looking truck. So they are actually looking good. They're trying to hold this pull down. It should have came down before it went up. I don't think it's going to make that aggressive move. That was excitement of the pen. So it should do something like this. Remember 2022, I believe, or end of 2021, end of this year, I think they're going to start pumping out vehicles. It's been a minute. Li Auto. So it's close to the range, but remember, if you're buying Ride or you're buying Fisker Whisker, don't expect any aggressive moves. 3% is actually nice, but they have sold off quite a bit. So they're going to make these little moves, but don't expect massive moves because no products. So don't get lost in the sauce. All right, let's see. Let's check out, what was I going to check out? Fubo. Let's check out some Fubo. Woo! Look at that. Eiffel Tower. Now, okay. I'm sorry for those that already know what's about to happen. But I got to show the people that just came on because we were at 69 and you guys blew it. You blew 69. Now we're at 90 watching. All right, whatever. Here we go. All right, so this is a perfect example. This actually looks like half a Bitcoin right now. This is Eiffel Tower. Okay. We got the Eiffel Tower formation right now with Fubo. So this, if you like Fubo, this is a great time to buy. But, I mean, I don't know. Listen, if the stock looks good chart-wise and the price looks good because you're like, oh, my God, I was at 60. This is a great buy. Okay, try and understand why it fell off like this. I don't know why. I have to dig into it, but I can't dig into it while I'm streaming. If there's a very bad reason why it fell, always search it. Just do a Google search, Fubo, stock, and it'll tell you why did Fubo fall. Probably by the Motley Fools or one of those butt nuts. They'll tell you why the stock fell. And just by looking at it, if I was to guess, it's probably because it went on a tear, an unnecessary tear, and then it nosedived. It did the Eiffel Tower. The big wigs were at the top of the tower. They left on their helicopter. They kept going. All the other people trapped in, they got screwed all the way down. But this will be a buy if you like it because they're at an absolute bottom here. 25 to 30 range would be the loading zone if you like it. This thing could break out again. I don't know anything about the model. I know it's like a TV subscription for sports, like a ESPN thing or something. I don't know. I don't know much about it, but if you like Fubo, technically wise, it's looking good. Just find out why it went on a nosedive. If it was just because of the heavy tear and the company still looks good, they're pumping out good numbers, more subscriptions, it's a buy. All right. Let's just do a quick run through of what's going on with the stocks, and then I'll look at, is Jags still on a tear? We should hold that one for Penny Pinching Tuesday, but I'll take a look. And Li Auto. All right, let's look at them. Just bought me beer, Tiny Relax. I'm back next stream. Later, Mats. He's not going to hear that. He left already. All right, so let's look at Lee and then Jags. Oh, okay, let's do that, and then I'll look through the watch list. All right, good old Leesky. All right, let's see what Jet Li's doing here. It broke out of the triangle. I guess I drew this on here last time. It broke out. Bullish move. Also, double bullish move. It had a head and shoulders. So if anyone knows how to read a chart, double green flag. So obviously my downward, my little triangle there, broke out of there. Also, whoop, shoulder, head, shoulder. And then swoopski. Whenever that happens, she rockets up. So Lee and Nio, I think, are the big boys in China. I mean, obviously Nio. I'm pretty sure Lee is a close competitor, or the closest competitor to Nio. Let me know if that's correct. So they are now trending up. It's actually looking very good if you're looking to get into Lee. Looking very good because they're also doing a nice half pipe formation, looking to test 4750. So they're going to have their waves, red days, green days, red days, green days. So don't get upset if it does that. But I think remember, these are personal opinions. Overall, it should follow this formation because they're pumping out numbers. They're pumping out cars. So this would be a nice buy, especially with that head and shoulders in the dead center. That's like a double whammy. So Lee was like, listen, not only are we going to do the half pipe formation, we're going to do the head and shoulders. We're going to double it up. So these investors know clearly that we're going up. So it's looking good. All right, let's do a run through the watch list, and I'll look at Jagus. I know Jagus. It's a crazy penny stock. All right, Nio. Let's see what they're doing. Zoom in on good old Nio. Okay, oops. Dang it. All right, so Nio has confirmed that for now, they're not closing that box. They said 62? Is it? Yeah, 62 is as good as you're getting if you want to buy in this thing. Pershing, lingering, chilling. Clean. Should have bought clean when I said it. I'll buy it when I'm done. Tesla holding its bottom. That was a buy. IVR, dead dog, Fisker Whisker, lingering, Bitcoin. Okay, it looks like it's starting to form its curl. So this is not the buying area. This is the watching area. If you're looking to get into Bitcoin, in this area is the watching area. The witching area. So you wanted to make a confirmation that it's going to go up now. It's got to change trend. But I don't think so. I think this thing's going to keep nosediving. All right, what else we got? Is Quantum a buy at 45? Quantum is not looking good. So they're selling shares. They got lawsuits. They went on a crazy tear. They got no products. Quantum was fun during the time I mentioned it, which was during this nice little rally and this mini rally we grabbed. But now, Quantum not looking so great. I mean, Nio's doing solid state. Other companies are going to do solid state. Remember, all these other companies, they're not just going to let their battery technology stay old. So even though Quantum's doing incredible technology with their batteries, that doesn't mean that Tesla and the other big dogs are going to be like, oh, they are? Okay, well, I guess we'll just sit back and keep our VCR tapes while they're making DVDs. No! They're going to make good batteries too. So, and I think they maybe already have done that. So Quantum, I think the run is done. So, I mean, if you still like the company, I mean, it's still a great company. I mean, they got great backers. There's nothing wrong with it. But maybe there's more money and faster money to be made in other stocks. But, yeah, anywhere in the 48 to 60 range would be a good buying area. They should continue to head up, possibly. I don't know. I mean, most of the run is done. So it's kind of dead at this point. So I would personally look for other stocks now because Quantum has done its crazy run from 10 to 130. So that was fun. And then, of course, anytime a stock nosedives, it gives a nice bounce. I forget what I got in at. I think 58 or something. And then it bounced here. It made that. And then boop. So in this area right now, it's uncertain of which way it's going to go, but I think I would rather pay attention in other areas. All right, let's look at that JAX real quick. So JAX is looking good. 396. Volume 25 mil, average 152. My shoulder. This is an awkward angle. All right, so JAX. Let's see. So they're trying to hold these gains, but I mean, this is such a wild card. These pennies, you have to watch like every tick. So pennies are crazy. So this would have been the best time to buy during this half pipe. And then never touch it again, because after it did this first half pipe, during this, everyone's buying in. Everyone bought in here and sold. And then it ran. And now it's in the uncertainty area because it has already made its money. this stock has already done what it was supposed to do. I don't really know much about the data, like what the hell they're doing, these butt nuts, these little scientists with the goggles. So, yeah, VW invested in Quantum. Yeah, they got great backers, great business model and everything. But it just went up too aggressively, too fast. So, me personally, I made my money on it. But they're still a good company. So back to Jax. Yeah. So in this area, it's a dangerous area to be trading. It's more of a gamble, more of a risk. It would have been better to trade it when it half piped. Right now, there's no clear indication of what it's doing technically up in this range. So I don't like to just jump into stocks unless I know clearly which direction it's going. And this one, no one knows. Meanwhile, Pershing is confirming that 29, looking good. What I buy it at 28.40? All right, I'm 10 minutes over. All right. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to do some trading. If you want to chat with me or know exactly what I'm buying or selling, I do stock alerts. That link is in the description. Click that, and you get access to my buy and sell alerts and access to the Discord group. So that's it. I'm closing out the stream. Tomorrow I'm going to do Tuesday stream penny pinching. We're going to do penny stocks only. So that's going to be wild. If you want to make or lose 1,000%, tomorrow's the day to watch. 9 to 10. Be streaming that. All right. That's it, you butt nuts. Thanks for watching. I'm closing out now. That was fun.